3 years ago, I bought this almost abandoned home and it needed a lot of love, both on the inside and on the outside, because it just really looked haunted. I started by taking off all of the flaking paint off the front porch and then trying to pour a new coat of concrete, which helped a lot. Then I replaced the front door for one that had a window so some more light could get into the hallway. And this one was small, but it really bothered me that the house was a creamy white and the garage door was a bright white, so I painted that. Probably the biggest project I've done out here was adding a huge garden bed under the front windows so the house looked like it wasn't sinking into the grass. But there's still one big problem I need to solve, which is the yard.
Something I've always wanted to figure out for my house is how to actually water and take care of my yard, because right now I don't have a sprinkler system or anything like that. So if I ever want to water, I have to get the hose out, drag the little sprinkler around and move it on a timer, and it's a whole production. So I'm really excited to be partnering with Otto because they make this product that basically maps your yard, plugs into your hose, and it can water everything on a schedule, make certain areas, make certain zones, and it's just like a really smart way to get your yard watered without having to pay thousands to install a sprinkler system. This is the Otto. It's actually not very big, and this little circle-y part on the top is where the water will shoot out. Right here is where all the solar panels are, and you need to figure out a place where this will get at least 3 hours of direct sunlight a day. Right now, it's shady where I am because it's the morning, but the entire second half of the day is all sunny over here. So this spot is gonna be perfect for it. And then right here on the front is where you can connect the hose to it. You could either put it on your fence or you could put it in the ground. I'm gonna put mine in the ground. If you're gonna put it on a fence, you just attach this to the fence and then you screw it in, and then the Otto sits on top of this. But if you're gonna do it on the ground, you just turn this over and push that into the ground, and then the Otto will attach to the top of the bracket. Before I do the ground part, I flip the Otto upside down, and I just need to screw these little push pins. So one side of this little thing is a screw that goes into the device. Then the other side, it's like a push. So I just push it into the holes of the bracket and it'll stay in place. So I've decided I'm gonna put mine basically right here, and it should be able to get my whole yard. I need to plug it into a hose though. So that's the only complicated part of this, is that the water for my front yard is over here around the corner. So I'm going to be taking a hose and I'm going to be putting it in the mulch along the edge of this all the way down to the corner where the Otto is going to be. I will be able to hide it basically with the mulch once I put it back over the top of it. So that's my first step. I'm gonna basically push the mulch back, run the hose, and then I'll show you how to connect the Otto and how to like get the app set up and actually water your yard. So I've never done this before, but I'm really excited to try it out. I made this planter like a year ago, and I put a weed barrier down, and I've actually been really impressed with it. No weeds pop up out of here, which is amazing. But everyone told me it wouldn't work. But look at us now. I know I want my Otto right here, so I got my little bracket, and I'm just going to push this into the grass like that. Ta-da! And now just pop this in here. Okay, I just had a good idea. I think actually if I move this down to the corner of the planter, it would be able to water around the side of my house and the front of my house. So I'm gonna undo what I just did and move it down. I think I'll need to get a shorter hose, but this will probably be better so that I'm able to actually water more with one device, which would be perfect. Now I'm gonna connect the hose to it. I'm gonna have to go buy another hose because this one is super long, but we could at least test it out. Okay. All right, let's see if it's leaking. I don't see anything. Okay, we're good to move on to the next step. I think it's time to start setting up my zones. This is so exciting. I don't know how this works yet, but let's see. I guess we'll just call the first zone lawn. I'll put lawn. So now you just turn it on, and this blue light will start blinking, which means that it's pairing to the app.
To set up a zone, you turn on the water and then you use the app to spin the Otto around so you can set points all along the perimeter of where you want the zone to be.
I'm gonna try to control it so it can just basically stop right here. There we go. I need to make it stronger. A little more. Ah! Look, I'm not getting wet. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little less, a little more. I'm gonna set a point right there. I'm getting splashed with mud though. Oh,
I honestly had way too much fun working on this, but I basically just took myself around the perimeter of the yard and set down points so the auto would know exactly where my grass is and where it stopped, like at my neighbor's yard, for example. But what's cool is you can make multiple zones. So I could set up a zone for the plants and a zone for the grass and just really whatever you want.
Perfect. That was super fun and really easy to do. And now in the app, I can schedule when I want it to water, and there's a lot of settings on like when it's watering too. I could change the time, the water amount, the water limit, all this kind of stuff. And it'll even skip if it's been raining and that kind of thing, which is so great. So we're saving water. This is so cool. This literally took me less than 30 minutes to unbox everything, figure out where to do it, and I messed up twice. I'm really excited with how this looks. I'm just gonna clean up the front planter a little bit. I'm gonna cut out some of the dead stuff, put the mulch back, get a shorter hose, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done and it's actually watering. This is such a game changer if you're trying to get your lawn watered without having to invest in an entire sprinkler system. I mean, seriously, this is a game changer for a lot of people, I think, me included. I ended up having to go to the store 3 times because I bought the wrong size hose yet again, but I think we should be good now.
I'm actually really impressed with just how good this looks after I was able to hide that hose down in the mulch. You really cannot tell it's there, and the auto just looks like it's always been there in the corner of the planter. It looks great. I took this opportunity to replace a couple of the plants that died in the freeze and cut back some of the other ones.
I figured it's a good time just to add more mulch to the whole planter, so I picked up a couple bags. I'm gonna sprinkle it around there, and then I'll do the first official watering with the auto.
If I wanted to, I could totally set up this garden bed area as one zone in the auto and then the grass as another zone, and then have it water even on different schedules, which I think is really smart.
I found one more really cool feature about this. It's for kids and pets and all that kind of stuff. It's called auto play. And so I'm gonna set up this new area in my lawn called, and I'll call it like play zone, and it can play games with the water in that zone. It will do tag, it will do chase, all this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna manually set up like a square in my yard, and then I'll turn on the play mode and show you what it does. One of them is tag, and so you kind of want to avoid the water, and then the other one is like a chase mode for a dog, so it can like follow the water around. Let me show you. I just set up the play zone basically right here in the middle of the grass, and so first I'll show you what it looks like to play tag. And this one's called splash tag. Select the zone, play, and now it's gonna get started. So now you can see how it's like kind of going a little crazy. And I think the thing is, kids are supposed to run around and like try not to get tagged by it, but now I'm going to switch it to the dog mode, which is called chase. And I think the dog is supposed to run around in a circle basically and follow the wall. It's obviously my first day and I've only had it for a couple hours, but I'm really impressed with just how easy it was to set the thing up, how fast it was to get started mapping out my yard, and just how accurate it is. I was literally just on the edge of the zone where I told it not to water and I wasn't getting wet at all. So I'm really impressed with this. I'm excited about the automatic watering schedule too, because now I don't really have to think about it at all. I can just set it once and forget it. And it has so many fun little modes, like the play mode, the chase mode. So if you're in the market for a sprinkler system and you don't want to pay to get everything added underground and you don't want that hassle and you just want something quick, easy, accurate, and a good bang for your buck, I would highly recommend the auto. I'll put more information in the caption below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more home renovation tips, tricks, and product recommendations. I'll see you next time.